Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel, The Crumbs in the Philippines. We appreciate you dropping by today so very much to join us on another adventure. If you're new to the channel, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel to help us push our video out to more and more viewers as we try to build our subscriber base up as high as we can. For those of you guys that watch on a regular basis, we just know that we certainly appreciate you guys very much. Always feel free to leave comments and suggestions at any time, and we welcome your input at any time. If for some reason you just really don't like me or like my video content or Jen or what we're doing, please by all means, you don't have to watch our stuff. Just skip our channel and move on down the road, and everybody can just live their lives in a happy fashion. There's really no need to write a 1,000 word manifesto about how unintelligent I am and how I have absolutely no credentials to be speaking in the English language, much less trying to give people advice on moving to the Philippines. Because I guess actually experiencing it for myself and learning firsthand doesn't really qualify me to try to help people out. So I had one gentleman just totally go off on me, and I couldn't figure out why. I guess he just doesn't like me personally. I must have rubbed him the wrong way somehow. But the YouTube filter, it doesn't display comments of that nature. I'm the only person that ever sees them. Most of the time I just delete them. But this one had so many words in it, I wanted to read it, and it was quite comical. I mean, this guy accused me of not being able to handle the language, but it was pretty sad to say the least. But anyway, if you don't want to watch our stuff, then don't. Just move on. I don't hold that against you, but you don't have to belittle me or belittle Jen and try to convince other people not to watch our stuff. Anyway, we're on our way to the Robinson Mall today to pick up a few groceries, and we stopped off to get our water bottle refilled. That young gentleman there, Kenneth, one of the nicest people you'd ever meet, costs 30 pesos to get our water refilled, and then he delivers it right to our front door. Pretty good value for the money. Not so heavy on the traffic today. It's really beautiful, and I hope you guys will notice that the shakiness has disappeared from the videos. Thank goodness. I'm so happy with this new camera setup, and I hope you guys will also notice that as well. It's going to make a huge difference. We're going to revisit a lot of the places that we've already been to and reshoot so that you can see exactly what these places look like and what we've been trying to show you all along. Just the natural beauty of the Batangas province and in the Lipa city area in general. It's really nice. There's a ton of housing subdivisions. I'm going to point out one or two on this drive into the Robinson Mall today so you can just take a look at them. But you can see not much traffic. I didn't encounter anybody in that left lane for almost a mile, it seems like. But we're passing by the San Paguita Elementary School up here on the right, and the Mary Lipa small supermarket there on the left. And this is the barangay of San Paguita, which is also the barangay where the entrance to Plantation Meridian is in. And this is the major hub of the barangay here. There's a lot of markets and drug stores, and there's a housing subdivision right there called San Paguita West. Very reasonably priced. The housing units are a little bit smaller than they are in Plantation, but there are some expats that live in there. I've seen them. And now we're coming into the barangay of Bolbach. This is where I get my hair cut, and every once in a while, when I have the oil changed on my scooter, I do it at the Calindra here in Bolbach. But lately I've been going back at Mabini. Those guys are a little more friendly. Just a really huge Catholic church up here on the right. The Philippines has a pretty huge Catholic population, but Jen and I are Church of Christ, and we don't subscribe to the other churches, but we don't hold anything against them. To each his own, and we're just happy to be able to do our thing. So we're coming up here on Amaya Rose or Amia Rosa. It's a nice subdivision in there. I've driven in there a couple of times. Didn't have time to do that today, but there's three parts to Amia Rose. That was the first part that we just passed by, and then there's a part two that's just ahead up here on the road on the left, and they're already expanding part two that you can see right here on the left. They're beginning to build the guardhouse, and this is all part of Rosa 2, which you can see just right there is Amia Rose 2. We're going to pass it here in a second, but these are big subdivisions with some really nice houses in there. They're not all stacked together, and you actually have a little bit of a yard in some of these houses here. This is a pretty nice little shortcut on the drive to go to the Robinson Mall from our house. The complete drive usually takes about 15 minutes if there's no traffic, and 20 minutes if traffic is heavy. But today it only took us about 15 minutes to get there. And it's really about the same distance to go to the SM Mall. We just go in a different direction to get there. But anyway, when you drive back through the little nooks and crannies around Lipa City, it's just very interesting. You get to see such a huge diversity of lifestyles and people, and but the one thing that's constant is all of these people are just so super friendly to you, no matter what your color, creed, nationality, it doesn't matter. They treat everybody the same, which is, that's what it used to be like in the US some years back, and I wish it would get back to that. But the Philippines is a really nice place to live. I've enjoyed it immensely. We're following along behind this Jeep here, and I kind of used him as a blocker to make this left turn up here to the last little shortcut road. When you drive a motorcycle, you learn quickly to use vehicles in front of you as blockers. They kind of cut the path for you, and you just follow them right in on it. But anyway, guys, we're almost up to the Robinson Mall, which is, you'll be able to see De La Salle University. I've shown that to you before in a previous video, and I apologize for my throat. I've got a little bit of a sore throat, so it sounds like I'm straining a little bit to talk. That's all it is. But whenever we come out of the Robinson supermarket, take notice of that. It's one of the larger hospitals there that's next to the Robinson Mall. It's called the Mary Mediatrics Hospital. It's really large. And it's along with I'll list all of the hospitals for you in a later video, but there's about 5 or 6 hospitals in Lipa City, and 3 of them are quite large. But we tried to get some footage inside of the Robinson supermarket, and within 3 minutes of walking in the door, the guard told Jen she had to turn the camera off. So I just put it in my pocket. Sorry about that. I wish I could have shown you some current prices and everything, but it's a really nice full service supermarket. Jen likes the salad and the fruit salad bar there. You make your own with some really fresh ingredients. And that's really all we got to get in the video was the little salad bar there. But anyway, guys, I'm going to play some music for the last 6 or 7 minutes here of the video. And just enjoy it and stay happy and healthy. And let us know what you think about the quality of the video, the shakiness when we're riding, if you notice a difference at all. And hopefully it's just going to continue to get better and better, and we'll come up with great new content. And as always, guys, we just appreciate the heck out of all of you. Stay happy, stay healthy, and we'll see you at the next video. Take care.